Hi everyone, I'm recording this video to give you some hints about the bubble sort. In the past 2 days, and I have received a couple of emails and asking for clarifications. So I'm recording this video to tell you how you should start this process. Well, this is our algorithm here, and I'm using this really small toy dataset to show you how to code bubble sort. So the first thing is, well, for this this outer loop, and we are using from 1 to the length. So if you're seeing this one, and this is we have a total of 6 numbers. So since we are using 1 base indexing, and then this one will be the index 1 and index 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so what we are doing here is from for I from 1 to the length, which is 6. So we are using 6 iterations. The first round I is 1 and second round I is 2, etc. Okay, and then the next part. Well, for the second line, the inner iteration, that is for j from the length of a, and in this case it is 6, and down to I plus 1. So in the first round I is 1, and then for the j goes from 8 down to 13. Okay, so j will never touch I because j stops at I plus 1. So what do we do in this process? So for if aj is smaller than aj minus 1, and then we do a swap. So what we are trying to do is, well, aj is the value on the right side, and ai is the value on the right side. Okay, so if the value on the left side is the value on the right side is smaller than the value on the left side, and then we want to do a swap. So the first round is we want to compare 18 and 8. And then, well, we want to decide if you want to do a swap or not. And then this is the first pair we touch. And then we touch this pair, we touch this pair, we touch this pair, etc. And eventually we will touch this pair. Okay, so after the first round, it will guarantee that the smallest value will be moved on to the left side. So after the first round, it's guaranteed that the smallest value will be on the index 1, and then we are going to start from the next round. Okay, so this is how this algorithm works, and there is another thing you want to pay attention to. So in the input file, there are some negative values. So the range of the integer values in the input file is from negative 99 to positive 100, and then both inclusive. Okay, so well, when you are reading in a negative value, say you have a negative 20, for example, and this negative 20 will be read into the memory as a string. Okay, so it's important for you to remember that when you are reading in a file or a line from a file, you are not reading in an integer. Instead, you are reading in a string. So what you want to do is you want to force this string into an integer before you do any comparisons, because we are comparing integers, not string values. Okay, so this is my hint, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.